Good evening, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whalers sports, and we are coming to you live from Vito Capizzo Stadium as the Whalers will play host to the Monomoy Sharks in another Cape and Islands League matchup. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC on YouTube. We have got a full boat of staff members here. Glad to have Sean Davis back in the saddle again with us. He'll be your eyes on the field tonight along with Kevin Serrano. And, of course, Charles in charge of all of our IT and technical aspects of things. And, of course, the coach, the man, the myth, the legend, going to be hanging out with us here. Dick Herman, we'll hear from him in just a moment. We are coming to you a little bit early because, of course, it is senior recognition game. So we'll tune in to Chip Clooney, who will announce our seniors and our cheerleader seniors as well. Glad to celebrate them as well, of course. And before we get to our official preview, I do want to thank our founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, for their incredibly supportive efforts for Whalers Athletics and, of course, the NSC and NCTV. They have provided us with the means to bring you, Whalers Nation, all of our incredible student athletes in competition against the best in the state. Nantucket Golf Club and Golf Club Foundation, huge supporters of Nantucket Whalers Athletics and the students of Nantucket High School. Nantucket coming into tonight 2-4 after a very impressive 13-0 shutout win over the St. John Paul Lions, where the defense shone out. Junior Jake Haig was one of Coach Herman's stars, of course. He had 2 interceptions. His pick 6 in the first half gave the Whalers the lead, which they were yet to relinquish. And, of course, he also stopped the lone drive that St. John Paul threatened with an interception in the end zone, but he was not alone. The defensive line was absolutely harassing the Lions and won the Lions' line of scrimmage. Jane Alasko has continued his great play. Big number 99 was getting after it, and he wreaked havoc in the backfield as he has done all season long. Offensively, the Whalers did add a touchdown run late by Owen Sullivan, who was an absolute workhorse for Coach Tim Saradelis in his second year at the helm, and he may likely be the difference maker in this evening's game, but still some inconsistency. Sophomore quarterback Brock Beamish needs to protect the ball tonight and try and get it to his key players. Carlos Aguilar, who we will celebrate as one of our seniors. Aaron Hanlon, who has been involved in the offense and can come up with some big plays. And, of course, Amari Bromwell, number 2, who possesses that breakaway speed. The Sharks are also at 2-4, but they had a wrench in their season early on as a 3-year starting quarterback, Jake Vaganus, left the program. So Coach Rob Sliney had to pivot, and he's brought in Chase Yarlitz, who's a junior, and he has been thrust into the starting role at play caller. And he has done a pretty solid job for Coach Sliney. And, they are coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Vineyard 28-20. Very competitive game. They actually had a lead of 28-14 going into the third quarter and relinquished that lead, ultimately losing, and had the ball with 2 minutes to play, and it were unable to finish the deal. So they've got a lot of kids going both ways, as we do. So we'll have to see if they can rebound and keep their slim playoff hopes and league title hopes alive. These two teams did have one common opponent. They both lost to DY. The Sharks, in addition to losing to the Vineyard and DY, lost to Cape Tech and Bourne. They have beaten Wareham and Holbrook, both Division 8 teams, so that's a division down from the Whalers and Monomoy. The Whalers will need a win tonight to keep any playoff hopes alive, as they could qualify with a win tonight. And then, of course, the Vineyard next week, which is the Island Cup game. That would be a great matchup if it adds another level of something to play for. Of course, it is by far the biggest game of the year, no matter what. First things first, got to win tonight. They were able to take care of business off island against St. John Paul. So let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend, the coach, Mr. Dick Herman. Dick, what do the Whalers have to do tonight to pick up their second victory in a row and keep their playoff hopes alive and make next week something worth playing for?
I'd like to get 2 in a row here, and I think the defense again is the key. But the offense got to get going. They got to stop making mistakes. Last week they opened up with 2 or 3 penalties on the first drive. Gave them St. John Paul the ball inside the 20 twice, but got out of it with St. John making a fumble and an interception. So they dodged the big ball there. You can't play from behind. It looks almost like they're going to do that last week. Eliminate mistakes and get that offense moving early. They got the offense moving, but it was the fourth quarter last week when they finally pushed it down the field. Yeah.
And again, I think that line of scrimmage has been key on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. If they can provide some holes and protection for Brock, he does throw a good pass. He needs a little time to get it going. But as you said earlier before we were live here, keep those pass plays short and contained. Keep them inside the numbers perhaps, and see what can transpire and get your guys in some space.
When you throw the long ones across the field, that's when you get the interceptions. And he's been intercepted 2 or 3 times this year. So eliminating that's a big thing, and that gets the offense motivated and not on the bench.
Well, an absolutely gorgeous night. The NFL has got Thursday night football. We have Thursday evening football for you here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Excited to have you along here, of course, on the NSC, and hoping that Comcast gets their act together and gets us on the actual television station as well, in HD, hopefully as well, as we're awaiting our senior recognition. Should be coming up here any moment. We do have 3 seniors that will be recognized, and of course some cheerleaders to recognize as well. So we'll take a break here on the NSC and come back as soon as they are ready. And Chip Clooney will be on the mic announcing our Nantucket Whalers senior for the Whalers recognition game versus the Monomoy Sharks. Stay with us here on the NSC, coming right up. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Support for the Nantucket Sports Connection comes from Merrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services to Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at merrickoconnell.com. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Sheila Lucy. I'm Nantucket Harbor Master and the Director of the Nantucket Lifeguard Program. We're going to offer you some beach safety tips today. My tip is always swim near a lifeguard, pay attention to the signs and the flags, and know what beach access you are at.
Hi, I'm Shane Carey. I'm the Assistant Harbor Master and full-time lifeguard. My safety tip is avoid swimming alone and avoid swimming after dusk.
Hi, I'm Squire. I'm an Assistant Harbor Master out here on Nantucket as well as a full-time lifeguard.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as Chip Clooney will be announcing our seniors here.
Sharks, so I think they'll be okay. They're from Monomoy. Next week we've got Chocobo and then so we're working our way around the island this circuit here. Yeah, they are doing
That was number 57, Jason Yarnamy.
right now, so we can probably keep running our mouths here for a few more minutes.
And just 3 seniors recognized here this afternoon, or this evening.
Number 6, Captain Angel Cabrera Martinez. Sergio Martinez and Miguel Angel Cabrera.
Yeah, real teamer. Cabrera, he is flipped over to play a little tight end.
Yeah, he's really a great asset to this club. A senior, a leader. The young kids look up to him, and he'll play anywhere, and he'll play anywhere hard.
Yeah. And talking about a teamer, our boy number 4 here, who will be announced next, Carlos Aguilar. The ultimate whaler, really. Yeah. Of course, started the season at quarterback. They moved him to wide receiver, defensive back. I can't wait to see him on the basketball court. He is by far he's been my favorite player for a couple years. Even though we've had kids that have been more talented, man, he just has no regard for his body, throws it around amongst those trees, and love his attitude towards sports. Just respects the games, whether it's basketball, football. Kind of a throwback player,
I mean, the same thing I said about Angel goes for him, Carlos. They true leaders, true captains, and I think they got this team ready to play. I'm watching them in warm-ups. I see something a little bit different tonight, so let's hope they're ready to explode.
And, of course, you see a lot of the pink amongst the players and cheerleaders. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So great that they are yep.
Jackson was not only a remarkable athlete, but also a cherished member of our school community. His dedication, passion, and sportsmanship on the field was an inspiration to us all. He will be remembered not only for his time on the football field, but also for his kindness and his positive effect on those around him. We will carry his memory with us, and his legacy will continue to shine into the spirit of our team. Please join me in recognizing Baxter's mother, Elise Norton, and loving memory of her Whaler football player, number 81, Baxter Waldman.
Woo!
Yeah.
Baxter Waldman's mother being taken out by the seniors.
Classy.
Real classy move by the Nantucket Whalers, Chris.
Absolutely. And well-deserved, obviously. A tragic story for the entire high school and certainly the athletic program. One of those things, a Whaler forever.
Coach Sarah Ellis out there meeting.
Yeah.
Seniors, although today marks one of the last times to be playing as a Whaler on this field, it should be a time for reflection and excitement for what lies ahead. The amount of time, energy, and hard work involved in the last 4 years should be tremendous. You are role models and should be proud of what you have accomplished during your high school career. It is not an easy task to be a student athlete, and you've all excelled at it for over 4 years. Lastly, and this goes without saying, but a special congratulations needs to go out to the parents of these seniors. They have watched you grow from The other kids in elementary school, middle school, and now high school, and they should be thanked for all they have done for you. Congratulations to you all, an amazing 4 years. Best of luck during the rest of the season, as well as your future endeavors. Whaler Nation wishes you nothing but success.
Nice call out there to the seniors, Chris.
Absolutely, absolutely. And well deserved. Just 3 seniors, senior players on the football squad this year, compared to I think it was 20 last year.
It's amazing. It's amazing how classes
cyclical,
jump around like that, 20 down to 3. But then when you get the sophomore class up,
next year
be back up to the 20s
exactly.
again.
So the future of Whaler football is certainly very, very bright. As you know, we qualified this team as a young team, but those seniors definitely all, as you say, lead by example and have earned that captainship.
It is a young team, and we get on them for making mistakes, but that's what young teams do, make mistakes. And maybe they've grown up enough now to eliminate some of those mistakes. And if they do, they're going to take off. This team could fool you if they get hot.
No doubt. And again, the mistakes are going to happen. It's the learning from the mistakes that we did, not the repetitive mistakes. Speaking of captainships for Monomoy, number 10, one of their key players, Jack McCarty, who's played linebacker, wide receiver, running back. He is not in uniform tonight, as you can see, but he is one of the captains for Coach Sliney. So unfortunately, he will not. Well, fortunately for us, but unfortunately, he will not be suiting up tonight. So that is a key weapon for them that will not be on the field here this evening. Unfortunately, injured in the Vineyard game. So I think we can take another moment here on the NSC and come back with the kickoff. As you can see, the coin toss is happening. We'll take a moment and be back with the opening kickoff here. It's the Sharks versus the Whalers coming right up here on the NSC. Back out to Perry for 3. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. But clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen. 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyd. Front. Gotta score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up from LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Puts Sullivan with a good looking shot and hit. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Another stirring rendition.
Madison. Woo!
Wow.
What a
Good
job. What a job.
Good stuff.
And it's Thursday night, man. Are you ready for some football?
We are ready for some football.
Everybody
baby.
waiting for the NFL tonight. Tune in now. Watch this. A little pregame. Get your appetite up for the NFL. But this is going to be a good football game
This
here.
is going to be a good football game. I expect some big plays from both sides, and I expect our defense to shine out. What's your score? What's the prognostication?
I'm going to go out and say Nantucket's finally going to get above 20 points. I'm going to go 21-8.
21-8. You heard it here first. It will be the Monomoy Sharks to receive the kickoff to begin things here. I'm assuming Nantucket. We didn't exactly.
Nantucket won the toss. Nantucket won the toss, deferred. Monomoy took the ball. Nantucket took the
second half.
Second half ball, and they took the sun in their eyes this time, but that hurts the receivers.
And we are underway here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Kind of a short kick, but good coverage by Nantucket.
Nice tackle there. I didn't see the number, but he second man in, brought him right down. Good tackle.
Short of the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Sharks at the 27-yard line, let's call it. How about those numbers? Boy, this field looks good. I'll tell you what. You can clearly see everything, right?
Yeah, the field crew's been out there.
Yeah. The middle of the field still a little brown, but it's dry. I did walk the field earlier, and it's dry, so should be no footing problems, really.
A little bit different from the conditions last time we were here, Chris.
Slightly different. So, again, Yarlitz in the short shotgun and not much doing there. That is going to be
defensive
slow
aces.
sledding if they're going to continue those kind of play calls, and we already got a guy who lost a hat.
Yeah, the middle of the defensive line is really coming alive, clogging up the middle, and that's a good sign. That gives the linebackers a lot of freedom to come in behind them, and but they're making some of the tackles themselves.
Yeah. And again, number 27, Jake Haig, has
he's the ball hawk.
He is the ball hawk, indeed. At cornerback, he's on the far side of the field. But again, we mentioned big number 99, Jane Nolasco. He clogged that hole up quickly. Number 77, hanging out at the nose tackle, James Dutra. And again, it'll be Yarlitz. Fumble on the snap. Hammered. Woo!
Cabrera, there he is.
Wow.
Angel loves that new position.
Bringing the wood. No chance for Yarlitz and the Sharks there. That's a loss of a couple.
When you play linebacker, there's always somebody on the line looking for you. When you play defensive end, sometimes they forget about you, and they forgot about him then.
Yeah. Well, especially if the play is designed to go away from him, but you got to account for number 6 if you're if
they're not gonna put a body on him. Angel's going to be our player of the game. I'll say it right now after 2 plays.
So 3rd and about 13 for the Sharks. 3 wide out set, single setback behind the line with Yarlitz. Again, a low snap. He's back to pass, and he's got Nolasco all over him. And the pass goes high, broken up nicely by Carlos Aguilar.
Carlos is right there, got his hand on him and a hand on the ball, so forcing a punt. Not much wind tonight, a little bit of wind favoring the kick right now, but not much tonight, Chris.
No, an absolute beautiful night for football, and we will see some kicks here this evening as we'll see some punts and probably some extra points even. Perhaps a field goal, who knows?
We don't see too many long snaps for punts. Monomoy is setting up in position, but they had a hard time with the short snaps for the tailback.
Decent snap. Kick is away, and it's a good one. It'll be Hanlon back. He's got some room to the 50, 45. Hang on to it, and inside Shark territory to about the 47, so a good start for the Whalers on offense. They start on the Shark side of the field.
Yeah, that was a pretty good punt. He was a little bit late getting it off. You might get to that punter. He was a little bit late, slow, but he got off a good punt. And one more little outside move there, and he might have been down the sidelines.
Hanlon's got that breakaway, and glad to have the pep band. Love that. Love that. Got to get them inside to the volleyball game as well. So it'll be Whalers.
Music and football. What a mix.
Bingo. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Beamish with a couple of running backs in the backfield with him. Ooh, Movement on the line, but did not cross the field.
He didn't cross.
That is Bramwell. He'll gain a couple of yards. Yeah, maybe 1 yard. So another new wrinkle as Amari Bramwell gets the handoff.
A little bit slow developing that play there. But
Again,
at least they didn't get a penalty. Last week they opened up a back-to-back penalties and went first to 20.
Positive yards on that first play. And I was talking to Coach Saradell, so I'm like, do you script the first play? Is that one that you just automatically run? And he's like, not really. I'm like, thanks, Coach Belichick. That's really helpful. Single setback behind the line with Beamish as he's got 3 wide receivers, and that is a penalty on Hanlon, and he knew it.
Yeah, he wanted to get started.
Well, his
number was called.
Yeah, right. He was
one play, and then we go to the penalty. I jinxed him. It's my fault.
It was the broadcaster jinx indeed. So they'll march it back to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Whalers. Just underway here. 9:15 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. First possession for the Whalers. And again, they started in very good field position. We'll have to overcome a little penalty here on 2nd down and 14. Again, trips to the short side of the field right in front of us. Beamish awaits the snap. Another movement on the line, but no flag. Quick hitter to Hanlon. 50 and gets back the line, and we've got a penalty flag. We'll see what that is.
That could be face mask.
Maybe
the way,
in the way of the
it
face
came
mask.
in.
It's either that or holding on whoever was blocking there. Looks like holding. Or maybe illegal block.
No, they're saying holding, so back-to-back penalties. And again, Nantucket is going in the wrong direction. The first quarter, jinx is still on them. They just can't get going when they come out of the gate.
Yep. So they took the play and marked it off. Nope, they did not take the play. So from the spot of the foul.
One or the other. You can't get both.
Yeah, spot of the foul. So it'll be 2nd down and about 19 now. Beamish. Hanlon in front. And it'll be a design run for the quarterback. And
that was Haig, I think.
You're right, a direct snap.
Direct snap to Haig.
So there's a new wrinkle.
It's nice to get a few new wrinkles like that in there.
And again, that guy can make plays, obviously, on the defensive end as well as the offensive end, so good to get him a touch. Didn't gain a whole lot of yardage, so it'll still be about 3rd and 17 here for the Whalers, opening drive. Going to need a big play to extend this one out. Deep throw, he's got Hanlon. Oh, a beautiful pass and 1st down all the way to the 20. Big play on 3rd and 17 for Nantucket. A gorgeous throw.
They throw across the field, and they finally hit that one. That was a beauty right in the breadbasket. I thought it was going to be a little bit high, but it dropped right in there. Beautiful. 1st down for the Whalers.
Beautiful pass.
That's where Brock likes to throw them. Wide side the field right now. Let's see if they have a running play right.
It'll be a run indeed. Nice little hole, but closed up quickly inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Monomoy's
Brian
defensive
Coelho
line.
with the carry there.
Yeah, Monomoy's defensive line, Chris, is doing the job there, keeping it boxed in. Nantucket can't get a seam across the front 5.
Yeah, they got some big dudes. Number 76, number 77, both over 6 foot, and a couple 200 pounds. We'll say a couple 200. So 2nd and 9 for the Whalers.
Are you saying you got to get out the pumpkin weighing machine?
I think it's going to be a double scale for a couple of those boys. Coelho back in the backfield. It'll be another pass along the sidelines into the end zone. Oh, dropped, had it. Rashawn Ray had it in his grip, unable to squeeze it.
Yeah,
Great throw.
He got behind him, and the throw was there. It just couldn't pull it in.
So we'll call it 28 yards on the pass play to Hanlon on 3rd and 17. Another third down here, and about 9.
We're in the 4-down territory unless
Definitely.
they're thinking field goal. We'll see what happens after this 3rd down play. Looking to make 9.
Double motion here as Hanlon and Aguilar trade spots. Beamish awaits. Snap is good. Aguilar's open. Got it. And first down as he breaks the tackle inside the 5-10. Touchdown! Whalers!
Guy, Carlos. "20, 21-yard pass play. Nice pass. Great catch by Carlos. And then he did the rest. Shook that tackle right off his shoulder.
No chance on the tackle. Arm tackle is going to bring Carlos down. We're going to hang on to that one for sure. Extra point upcoming as the Whalers score first here, draw first blood, 6-0. Beautiful design again. That quick hit right on the outside. They had a streaking wide receiver on the outside and plenty of room for Carlos to do his thing.
Yeah, they clear the zone out, so once Carlos caught it, he had a lot of room to run. They can pick that up. Go get him. Go get him.
So the try is no good. It will remain 6-0 here as we are officially under the lights here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Gotta love that.
I want to go back to that blocked penalty. Why did the
I don't
officials
know.
rule it dead? Because you block that point, you can pick it up and run it the other way
be
and
2
get
points,
2
right?
points. For why they ruled it dead, I'm not sure, but we'll take it. It's in our favor.
Because there was nothing but green behind that Monomoy player, a couple of Monomoy players.
So Nantucket, with 6:08 to go here in the first quarter, has a 6-0 lead, and we haven't said that, I don't think, all year here. Last week we said it was a defensive touchdown that got them up. So
Definitely the first time they have taken their first possession and scored.
That's for sure.
All season long. Great stuff. That's Jake Clark going to kick it off once again, and he puts a boot on it end over end, a little shorter this time, but bounces at the 25 to the 30, 35, and that'll do it. So good coverage once again, a little shorter kickoff. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Sharks at about the 37-yard line. They now find themselves down 6-0. Huge conversion on 3rd down. 3rd and 17, and they go for 30. Great pass to Hanlon that really kept things going. And Aguilar took care of the rest with a nice 20-yard catch and run down the sidelines for the touchdown.
Yeah, Beamish was on target on that drive for sure.
3 of 4 for over 50 yards. Unofficially, of course. Here's Yarlitz using his legs. He's got the corner. Oh, Aguilar comes up and, along with Cabrera, seals the corner.
As soon as Carlos realized what was happening there, he just fired himself up, got him across the line of scrimmage. They give him a yard, but that's generous.
And that was hard-earned, to say the least.
That was a very generous spot there by the official. 2nd and 9. Let's see if this defense can get fired up now with the lead. Pitching a shutout. They had the shutout last week.
Yep.
They can build on that.
Single set back with Yarlitz. He's looking to pass. Pressure up the middle. Got a man. Ooh, nice tackle short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and about a half a yard as Aguilar once again in on the tackle. That was number 21, Rain Stevens.
Yeah, right in
senior
front of us
for
here.
the Sharks. Nice quick pass there, a little quick out. But it brings up a 3rd down quickly. Out of the huddle is the Sharks. No substitution, so it'll be man-on-man here. I formation for the first time for Monomoy.
Looking for going off tackle here.
Oh, that's offsides. Cabrera tried to time it. So that'll be a 1st down automatically with the 5 yards, and that'll march it into Whaler territory for the first time for Monomoy. 1st and 10.
3rd penalty of the game. Something they're trying to
calm down with, but not yet.
And Monomoy stays right at the line of scrimmage, so here we go. Maybe the same play. And that's got to be motion.
Yeah, they
That was
moved.
definitely motion. Dylan Chapman, number 33, gets the handoff for Monomoy. No
They
flags.
moved. No flag comes out. They definitely moved.
So second down and about 7. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Whalers up 6-0 on a 20-yard catch and run by Carlos Aguilar. Again, 2 running backs in that mini shotgun. Yarlitz hands it off. Design run to the wide side of the field. Almost broken free. Nice shoe tackle there. Shoelace tackle.
Yeah, he had
Otherwise, he'd still be running.
He had a lot of room there. That might have tied the game up if that tackle didn't occur. Bringing up third down. They're in 4-down territory, though.
Rain Stevens once again with the carry. Third and about 4 for the Monomoy Sharks. As sun is setting here on Vito Capizzo Stadium. Absolutely gorgeous night. Thanks again for joining us here on the NSC.
It's a Thursday, that's why.
That's right.
Don't come,
I know.
don't come to Nantucket on Saturdays.
Yeah, ever. Trips to the short side of the field. Going to pass. Looking deep. Oh, interference as Aguilar tried to make a play on the ball. Ran right into number 1 there. And I apologize. Our score sheet, or our roster sheet, does not have the name of number 1 for Monomoy. But he was open momentarily, and Aguilar just tripped feet with him, and that'll draw the flag. Pass interference. So clock stops with 3 minutes and 13 seconds here left in the first quarter. Whalers up 6-0, but Monomoy driving here. A couple of penalty-aided first downs.
So if you don't have numbers, we can just make up numbers.
Sure, make it up.
I'm gonna go
Who do you got?
Lincoln Berry, wide receiver, junior.
Okay.
We'll call him Lincoln.
Sounds good.
All right, so the change of move. Monomoy is going to start a first down on the 26-yard line.
So under center. Yarlitz with a pitch to Stevens once again. And the Whalers are there. Nice tackle. Getting off his block was Haig. So a couple yards there on that sweep.
Yeah, Haig held the corner there, and as soon as he saw where the ball carrier's going inside or outside the block, Haig took him down nicely, bringing up a 2nd and 8. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter.
So again, defense will have to stiffen up here as it is 4-down territory, as Coach Herman noted. So definitely the best drive, albeit aided by a couple of penalties so far here for the Sharks. 2 running backs in the backfield. Snap goes over to the head of Yarlitz, all the way back to the 40-yard line. He dives on it, and a huge loss here on the play.
Yeah, they've been having problems all day with that center snap. The first drive, there was a couple low ones. This one here is a high one. I saw number 60 over here warming up, centering on the sidelines, but they're having problems with that.
Yeah.
Nantucket will benefit.
So a huge loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 24.
Even the coaching staff is devastated on that play. That's a tough one to take when you're having a nice drive going.
Yeah, that's a drive killer for sure. So an obvious passing down here, 4 wide outs. And back to pass, holding, deep pass, and they got a man wide open. Aguilar able to drag him down finally at about the 2-yard line, but that is number 11. Again, we don't have that number. I guess that's Lincoln, whatever his name is.
Lincoln Berry. Holding in the backfield.
Yeah, definitely some holding.
2 guys were held.
But a beautiful throw by Yarlitz as he rainbowed one over the defense, and it was one-on-one coverage out there, and unfortunately Carlos Aguilar unable to spot the ball and break up the catch. And the Whalers are going to call timeout here with 1:31 left in the first quarter. It'll be first and goal on a huge third down conversion. So both teams have converted third and very, very long to keep drives going. Monomoy knocking on the doorstep.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Whalers there. That was almost like a last resort type play. I don't even think Monomoy thought they were going to complete it. I didn't see where the kid coming from. I was keyed in on the quarterback. I was keyed in on the hold, and then all of a sudden this rainbow that falls right in there.
Yeah, beautiful toss as well from Yarlitz, and again, one-on-one coverage, but, Carlos is your best cover man, so that's not surprising. He just couldn't spot the ball, and the taller receiver, again, number 11 for Monomoy, able to get up and grab it before Aguilar was able to break it up, and he dragged Carlos for a couple extra yards as well. That was a big dude. That's a big dude out there.
Yeah, he had a hard time getting him down. I almost thought he was going to get into the end zone. I actually think he stepped out of bounds. That's what stopped him from getting into the end zone.
So it'll be first and goal for Monomoy on the Whalers' 5-yard line, looking to tie it up or potentially take the lead with an extra point or a 2-point conversion. Whalers up 6-0. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Motion behind, and here's Stevens again, and there's nothing but blue jerseys in front of him. He will lose yardage on that play.
Yeah, the motion man coming. Nantucket picked it right up and had plenty of bodies there to bring him down.
Yeah, 3 bodies, including Haig, who made his way in from the cornerback position there to stop that play. It'll be second and goal. That's about they gave him back to the line of scrimmage, I guess, at the 5-yard line still. So good effort by Stevens just to get that. So we are under a minute to play, just a couple of plays left here for Monomoy. With this direction here as the first quarter is coming to an end. Under center. And a fake pitch. Oh, beautiful fake, and that'll be a touchdown by Yarlitz on the bootleg run.
And
Nolasco bit, or Cabrera bid on it, and it was just Aguilar out there on a blocker, and no chance for the Whalers to stop that play. Well designed and well executed by the quarterback for the Sharks.
Yeah, the defense fell asleep on that. Went for the fake, went for the pitch, and again, what they were running lulled them to sleep there. They're thinking it's coming again, and Monomoy with a great play call there ties it up, and now they're going to try to kick the extra point for the lead.
And they set that up. They've run a couple of those sweeps out to the far side of the field, and nobody home.
We have a lefty kicker here.
There you go.
Left foot kicker.
Oh, bad snap, so fire, and incomplete goes the pass. So we are tied at 6 here with just 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll have another kickoff before the switching of the sides of the field. But Monomoy, aided by a couple of penalties and another huge third down conversion. Both teams have had basically third down conversions that you just don't have a play for that. You just kind of throw it up there and you get lucky.
I was really surprised that Monomoy was trying to kick that extra point. They haven't
major
problems with snaps all day, and they go for the kick. So we'll take it, though. 6-6 here, as I think Nantucket's streak of almost 5.5 quarters of shutout football has ended. But 6-6, 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Well, we said both teams had the ability to score and have some big playability, and they have shown that. Monomoy with a 30-plus yard conversion on third and almost 30. And the Whalers able to convert on 3rd and 17 with a 28-yard pass play to Aaron Hanlon, capped off by Carlos Aguilar's catch and run for a touchdown. And a short kickoff that's going to find some green, picked up at the 30, or the 20, 25, 30, and it's across the 40 to about the 43. That's Rayshawn Ray.
Nice run back there. Short kick, he took it on the bounce and then followed some blocking and picked up some good yardage here. Nantucket starting in decent field position, which will probably be the last play here of the first quarter.
Probably. Tied at 6 here. Just 33 seconds left in the first quarter, as Coach Herman noted. Great to have the pep band. We're also going to recognize and make sure we view our cheerleading squad. They've got a special senior recognition cheer for us. And, of course, the concession stands grilling up some sausages and hot dogs and hamburgers.
The Booster Club.
Great run. And first carry for number 22, Owen Sullivan. He got about 6 yards. Nice hole for him across that left side. We'll give him 5 on first down.
Owen became a workhorse last week, especially in the fourth quarter, so it was good to see him getting some positive yards in his first run of the day. And I don't think this play is going to come off, so we're going to say that this is the end of the first quarter here. The whistle will blow any second, and there it is.
All right, so we'll take a break here on the NSC. You are watching Whaler football here on the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV. We're tied at 6 as we head to the second quarter. Coming back with the second quarter from Vito Capizzo Stadium. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Support for the Nantucket Sports Connection comes from Merrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services to Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at merrickoconnell.com. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. The Whalers have second down as the second quarter is officially underway. Beamish hands it off. Nice hole up front. And quickly closed up, however. And just a gain of 1 on the play.
During that intermission, we were talking about something, and we're playing a night game without lights.
Well,
pretty much.
We could use a couple more.
There's bulbs out all over the place. Another pole or two might help.
It's definitely going to be interesting towards the end zones. Once we get into the red zone, it will be interesting.
National Grid, are you listening? Come on up and stick a pole in the ground.
So another third down for the Whalers, 3rd and 4 from the 49-yard line. They run it and nothing doing as Monomoy stacks that one up behind the line of scrimmage. That is big number 74.
Fourth down. You got to punt it here. You got to punt it here, guys. Nantucket likes to go for it, but you don't want to give up great field position.
Coach Herman, a big fan of the punt.
The punt.
Let your defense play. And a tie ball game here at 6-6.
Defense plays a lot better down on the 10 and then at the 50.
And with players like number 27, you never know. You can make a play and end up scoring anyways. So it looks like they're going to do the quick kick again. They practiced this at length before the game. So it will be a quick kick. And it's a beauty. Over the head at the 20, fielded to the 25 and out of bounds just short of the 30. So good return. Decent kick by Beamish. But the Sharks defense does its job and gets their offense, who just came off a good drive, to tie it up. Gives them the ball back. It'll be 1st and 10 for Monomoy at about the 28-yard line. Absolutely, as you hear Chip
Clooney. Talking about that pep band over there, yeah. What an addition.
So Yarlitz with a single setback. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Motion, and it'll be a quick throw. And well fielded or well defended.
They're going to give him a penalty, though. Going to say they hit him in the helmet.
Or is it holding on the offense?
Oh, that would be nice. Flag
Could
came
be a
in.
Receiver holding.
The flag came in just as the tackle was being made, so that's what I assumed. Push him back, push him back.
Yeah, they're conferring to see if he wanted to take the play, but holding on the offense of the wide receiver. Unable to keep the corner.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 25, I believe. Let's see how they mark up from the spot or from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, because it was a pass behind the line of scrimmage, so that is a huge penalty.
All right, defense, get fired up here, guys. This is your territory.
So 1st and 20 here now for the Sharks. Yarlitz back to pass. It's another quick throw. Nearly intercepted as it went through the hands of the receiver. He started running before he had it. And one of those tip drills.
The tip drill, right.
Unable to corral the pass. And that was Haig once again in the mix.
Brian Corallo, I believe, is the one that had it in his
12,
hands.
Yeah.
Had it in his hands, and he couldn't believe it, but he just couldn't pull it in.
Yep.
Keep it up, defense.
9:49 to play. Clock stops with the incomplete pass, and here's 2nd down and 20. Good snap this time, and a little rollout. He's going to run it. Yarlitz has got speed and gets the corner and gets some of that penalty back, but it'll still bring up a 3rd and long for the Sharks. Give them about 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 15 upcoming. Nothing crazy here, Nantucket. Nothing crazy. Just keep it in front of you.
You don't want to let the receiver get behind you deep. That's for sure. Because I think they're going to throw the Hail Mary, and it's a good pass to intercept, but you can't let the guy get behind you, and like they did on the last series there.
Once again, happy to have you here on the NSC. Thursday evening football. Get you all set up for an NFL game later on, but we're happy to have you here under the lights here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Trips to the short side of the field here in front of us. Yarlitz back to pass. He's looking deep. Got a man, and there it is, picked off. Coach Herman called it, baby.
Get him back there. It works out works out the same as a punt pretty much, but Nantucket will take it. Get him off the field on 3rd down. Give the offense the ball here right at midfield. They're going to spot it. And
Hanlon played an excellent center field there and just let the ball come right to him underneath. Little can of corn there from Yarlitz. But as Coach Herman said, it works out just like a punt for the Sharks.
Same as a punt, so they didn't lose much.
And they didn't have to snap it.
They didn't have to snap it, which
they avoided. It's been an adventure. So 4 wide out set for the Whalers. Beamish, single setback. And he is back to pass. He's looking deep, throwing deep, got a man, Hamlin again. Oh, couldn't get it. Good throw, though. And Beamish knew he had him as he jogs back to get the play.
He likes the sidelines, and again, he had Hamlin open there. He just overthrew him a bit. Now, you're talking about Thursday night football. Are you heading over to the fairgrounds, or are you heading to the couch?
You know, I think I'm going to be doing we actually took the babies to lunch today, so we had our big excursion already. My wife will be happy to see me come right back in, and I'll be holding 2 footballs when I get home.
So you have an extra special duty tonight.
That's right.
That's good for you.
And this is a design run. Haig snuck in here. This is Haig on the direct snap. He'll take on a couple of defenders. I didn't want to mention it, but I saw Beamish run off, and I was like, oh, here we go. There's going to be another direct snap. Again, get your playmakers the ball. I like the call. He got 4 yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 6, which is much more manageable, and also brings in 4-down territory.
This is definitely 4-down territory with the Nantucket Whalers. And good play call there. You do it again, and then you're 4th and short.
Exactly. Approaching 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. We're tied at 6. Both teams scored in the first quarter. And we're beneficiaries of big plays on 3rd downs to extend drives. Beamish looking sideline again. Got a man. That's Aguilar. He'll keep the feet in, get a couple extra yards. 1st down yardage to the 36-yard line, excuse me.
1st down for the Whalers. Nice pass play there. Good run by Carlos. What are they talking about here, though?
Now, they mark him out at the 39-yard line, so just barely 1st down yardage, but nonetheless, 1st and 10 for Nantucket. Another good play And another good toss by Beamish. Again, single setback. And it'll be another run. That's Owen Sullivan bouncing off a couple of tacklers.
Good first down pickup. That's what you like on first down. It's much nicer going 2nd and 7 rather than 1st and 15. Keep it going, Whalers. Owen doesn't mind running tackle to tackle. He puts his shoulder down and digs right in there. Going to give him a 5-yard pickup, so 2nd and 5.
Chris Saradell says he looks for people to hit. He's one of those guys. Gotta love that. Clock continuing to run, 6:45 and counting here as the Whalers looking to cap up another drive. There's Sullivan once again. He's trying to plug ahead on it.
Uh-oh.
And Monomoy saying they have it, and that is the call. So Sullivan, unfortunately, gives it back to the Sharks. Yeah, I didn't see the ball come out there.
I must have seen it on that side because Clooney was calling it up in the booth before any of the players on the field reacted.
Yep.
So it must have come out as he was running. Monomoy falls on it.
So the Sharks will take over at their own 29-yard line. Second turnover of the game. Obviously, the interception there gave Nantucket the ball right back. So one turnover on each team here, and it'll be Yarlett's back. A single setback, and he's back to throw again, facing some pressure. Tipped, intercepted again! Coelho hangs on to it this time. So back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back plays, and the Whalers are back in business.
Yeah, the quarterback was running for his life. Oh, an injured Whaler.
Let's see who we got down there. You get the number. So let's hope everything is okay. But a great catch with the hands there by Coelho. So 2 interceptions here in the first half. Let's see if the Whalers can take advantage.
He's up. Good
There
sign.
you go. Yeah, looks like a limp. But if he can put some weight on it, that's usually a good sign. Not much weight on there.
Still haven't gotten a number. Looks like a 70, an interior lineman maybe. 71, 72, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Either Anderson, Tejada. We won't speculate on who it is yet. 71.
It looks like a 71, but I'm not 100% sure.
Sean was able to catch it. So 1st and 10 for the Whalers off the turnover.
Good to have Sean back in the booth here.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Beamish trying the hard count there. Good stuff. Little quick pass. Aguilar's got it, looking to make a move.
Oh, he
and
does
so along the sidelines for a little extra yardage. Nice footwork by Carlos Aguilar.
When we were kids, we would say he shook him out of his. I won't say it. Nice run there by Carlos. Picks up 9, Chris. 2nd and short. They can do a lot of things 2nd and short in this part of the field. They might go for the end zone on this one.
This opens up the playbook, that's for sure.
They might go for the whole 6 right on this play because they know they got 2 more downs to pick up the first.
3 wide receivers to the short side, closest to us. Beamish, back to pass. Quick hitter over the middle. That's Bramwell. Nice catch for the first down yardage. We'll call it down at about the 23-yard line.
That pass is going to be open all night.
Yeah.
Because Monomoy knows Carlos going to the sidelines all the time. You bring anybody into the middle like that, it's going to be open. Nice play call there. First down. Ball on about the 22, 23.
5:25 to go here in the second quarter. We are tied at 6. 4 wideouts once again. Spread offense for Beamish. He has been very accurate today. Handing it off up the middle. Here's Coelho trying to break that ankle tackle. Unable to do so down at about the 20-yard line, so just a few yards there on first down.
Brian Koala, only a junior there, and he's stepping up now, forming some leadership. It's nice when some of these young kids, sophomores and juniors, start to mature into the season and become leaders on their own. Brian is doing that right here in front of us tonight.
Absolutely. So second down at about 7 for the Whalers. They are on the Sharks' 20-yard line. And back to pass again. Looking for the end zone. Tight coverage. Incomplete. That was Aguilar out there.
Double coverage on him. That means you can look elsewhere. If you keep 2 guys on him, you're going to have that in the middle open.
Good toss, though. Made sure it was out of the reach of the defenders. Only his receiver could catch that, so a good place to miss. If you're going to miss, clock stops with 4:27 to go.
And that corner of the field is very dark. You can get away with a lot in that corner. You can hold, you can push. Nobody's going to see it.
That's true. Another timeout here on the field. As the Whalers will be facing a third down here in 7.
Maybe we could have that fire engine turn the lights on.
Yeah, right.
And shoot it into the end zone.
Or all those school buses, perhaps.
Everybody get out their iPhones. Turn your lights on. So plenty of time left. Nantucket, I think, used their second timeout. 1 more to go here before the half. Good field position. Definitely in field goal range if it comes to that situation on a 4th down. And also, we know that the Whalers are going to start the second half with the ball. So nice place to score here because you know you're getting the ball right back when you start the second half.
That's right. Could be a double dip here.
So it's 3rd and 7. If they don't pick up the 7, the possibility of a field goal.
So coming out of the timeout, right to the line of scrimmage are the Whalers. 4:27 to go here, tied at 6. 3rd and 7.
Let's see what the coaching staff called up for this 3rd down.
Looks like it's going to be a design run. It is. It's Haig on the corner. Not sure he got enough for a first down. We'll have to wait for the spot. So another design run for Haig. He's had a couple of nice scampers.
Yeah, and he sort of almost like the bootleg. Yeah, it is a first down, almost like
nice
the bootleg.
Run.
They put everybody over to the right, and he went to the left.
So he needed 7, got 8. So 1st and 10 as the Whalers are just outside that 10-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. But we're looking for that 11th yard, get them in the end zone here as the clock continues. Oh, actually stopped with the out-of-bounds play. 4:18 to play here in the second quarter. Tied at 6, but Whalers are getting ready to score here. Pass to the sideline. Oh, through the hands again. Maybe just can't see it.
Yeah, Collis just out dropped that. It was right in his hands, going way across the field, and a good point. The
flag down in the play. Let's see what the flag is here.
Like a defensive holding, that would be nice. But it's against the Whalers. Chop block.
Oof, that's a big one.
It's probably on the interior line. Somebody trying to get at Beamish. Lineman takes him down. That usually happens. So it's going to bring up 1st and 20.
Yep. So let's hope that's not a drive killer. Those holding penalties are hard ones to overcome at the high school level. But it is definitely 4-down territory if the Whalers choose to. 4:12 to go now.
You don't have to get all 20 on one down here.
Nope.
Just get a chunk on this one.
Something positive. And a whistle blows. Delay a game? I think that says it all.
That's not on the quarterback.
So that'll be another 5 yards as the Whalers once again are going in the wrong direction after being down.
You just can't have that. You just
15.
can't have that happen. You just can't have that happen.
So the ball rests now on the 27-yard line. First and 10. First in a whole bunch. First in about
25.
26.
At least 25, maybe more.
25, yep. Motion in front of Beamish. It'll be a handoff to the short side here. Good space, but again, Monomoy content with a little bit of yardage given up. That is Hanlon on the little end around.
What Nantucket wants to do is keep the clock running here. Monomoy might start calling timeouts. So if they get the ball back, they have a little bit of time. Nantucket will be content to get as much time off this clock as possible. Hopefully they can score on it. Right now, you have to be thinking field goal because the chunk's out. Now they may go back to the air here, Chris.
Yep. So second down and about 16. We're going to give Hanlon about 8 yards on that play, and they are going to go to the air. Pressure up, throwing it away. Man's there, though. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Whalers. Beamish just launches it up and said, go and get it.
They had a jump ball gift. We got a jump ball gift touchdown.
Whalers go back on top on the great throw.
Aaron Hanlon.
$12-6.
Aaron Hanlon up in the air, out jumping the big guys, pulls it in.
Aaron Hanlon with another phenomenal play. And Beamish making something out of nothing. Again, it looked like he was just kind of throwing it away, which would have been the smart play. Avoid the sack. But no. Mr. Hanlon goes up and gets it in between two Shark defenders to give the Whalers the lead here with 3:17 to play in the second quarter.
It was certainly not the way you draw it up on your scheme there.
But again, get your playmakers the ball. I love it. And it was at a point where either Hanlon was going to catch it or was going to go out of bounds.
All right, Nantucket changed their mind. They just picked up the kicking tee, so they're going to go for 2 here. I'd like to see Sullivan take it off tackle. He should be able to get you 2 yards.
So another 21-yard touchdown reception. This one by Aaron Hanlon. And no signal yet on the play. And they give it to him. 2-point conversion. So 14-6 now the Whalers regain the lead here. 3:17 to play in the second quarter.
You know the words for this? Nantucket. I don't know.
I don't know.
You got to get the words to that
That's
so we
true.
can sing this
Pull
next
him up.
week.
Let's go. Kevin probably knows him. He's a graduate. Sean,
Pep band, get us
Sean
the words.
doesn't even know him either, so there you go.
We're going to ask the Pep band to get us the words. We want to sing
go.
homecoming. Island Cup weekend.
I don't know if they'll keep us on air if we start singing on here, Dick. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. So kickoff.
I'll put a mask on.
Upcoming. There you go. Put a muzzle, maybe. 1st and 10. Kickoff upcoming here as the Whalers have regained the lead. End over end kick. Trust me, even though you can't probably see it, bounding. And the Sharks will advance it short of the 30-yard line, where they will have 3 minutes and 11 seconds to operate before halftime. So again, the Whalers get the ball here in the second half. So if they can hold here, we could break this thing open here real quick.
Yeah, the defense should be fired up here now. I'm looking for a great defensive series here by the Whalers. Monomoy may panic a little bit here and try to get the score tied before halftime. That could be a mistake.
2 straight turnovers by the Sharks. The interception by Hanlon at the 50, and then their next play from scrimmage after the Whalers turned it over was the interception by Coelho. Two running backs, and it'll be a design run for Yarlitz as he's looking for the edge, unable to get there, and does not make it, maybe doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll have to see where they mark him.
Yeah, it's going to be close to see if he even gets back there. They're going to give him about a yard, so
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Clock is running. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Pretty good crowd coming in for a Thursday night game.
It's a Lakers arrival, yeah, a little late arrival for the crowd there. I think it's a Lakers game.
Well, I think detention just got out. That was it.
There you go. There you go. So the student section is now full.
Full up there. School is officially closed for the day.
Nice. And there was some other activity. Of course, field hockey was playing up top there. We'll try and get you some scores from that at halftime, but we're going to keep it here for halftime as the cheerleading squad's going to take the field, and we're going to showcase them. Pass, open man, and a first down catch, and more, 45-40, all the way down to the 30-yard line. That is number 21 for Monomoy, Rain Stevens. A beautiful pass by Yarlitz, so it's been a first half of big plays on both sides. Clock will continue to run, so down to once the field markers get set.
Jake Haig was thinking interception there, and it cost him. Once the pass was caught, he was out of position even for the tackle, which gave him an extra 20 yards.
2:05 and counting here. Motion behind Yarlitz. It'll be a pass to number 33, weaving his way through the middle of the Whalers defense down to about the 23.
Ooh, late
And
hit.
a
That was a late
called.
hit. Yeah, that was a late
Come
hit.
on.
That could get you a warning.
Injection, yeah. Dylan Chapman on the catch and run, but unnecessary, and again, it could be a drive killer.
The coach takes 77
for
right
Monomoy.
out, but he's going to get a warning, I believe, from the officials.
Yeah,
Let's see.
they're conversing about it for sure. We'll see if Chip does anything as far as an announcement.
It's going to be a 15-yarder,
At least
however
a
they word
15-yarder,
it.
yeah. Personal foul.
Personal foul against Monomoy.
So takes away a nice little run by Dylan Chapman. And now we'll be.
I don't know if they're going to talking to the coach.
Yeah.
I think they want to talk to 77. Okay. He made the motion that 77 threw the Nantucket Whaler down. Winds up the clock. That's good. Get it running. 2nd and about 21, 22.
Yep.
About a minute 40 to go here in the first half.
And not a lot of urgency by the Monomoy Sharks here.
No, not at all.
You think they would have had a play ready to go, but here we are, 2nd and 20. Whalers might use a timeout here if they stop. Force them to punt. It's going to be a run, and not much doing there, just a couple yards. We'll see if Nantucket calls timeout.
They got one left if they want to use it, yeah.
Maybe content with the 14-6 lead here as the clock is now stopped.
Monomoy calls
a timeout. I mean, they've had good success on 3rd and 20, so why not give it another try here?
Remember that play you guys were doing in the backfield the other day?
Exactly.
Let's try that one. You
Just
go
throw it
here,
up.
you go
Yeah.
there, and I'm just going to throw the ball as far as I can.
And it has worked for both teams, actually. But the Whalers, again, with a 14-6 lead at halftime, is the first time they've led at halftime all year, and the first time that they scored on their first drive.
Well, no, they had the hot lead last week, right? No?
That's true. You're
the
right.
interception
You are
just
correct.
before half,
Yep,
6 to
you are correct.
But
I stand
we
corrected.
got Spirit
But
Week coming up here next week.
That's right. Homecoming
week.
Island Cup.
Big
next week.
pig roast here
Woo.
next Friday night.
That's right.
$20 gets you all the pork you can eat, a T-shirt, music, bonfire.
And, of course, benefiting our good friends over at the Nantucket Booster Club who do phenomenal work for Whaler student athletes, no matter the sport. Yarlitz back to pass. Now faces some pressure, pass through the middle, incomplete. Well, that'll bring up 4th down, and it will stop the clock here with 1:08 left.
So that acts in the Whalers' favor. Acts
Yeah.
as a timeout here. Now Monomoy got to think about punting. I don't know.
Got to think about it. Although he is talking to Yarlitz here.
They're going to go for it again. So
Could maybe a quick kick here type thing. We'll see. I hope they go for it because a punt would obviously pin the Whalers back much further than the 39-yard line.
yeah, they get another incomplete pass. Whalers are going to have a few plays here before halftime.
Maybe a sack. Blitz coming from the edge. Yarlitz scrambling. He's going to run it and will not get the first down as the Whalers will take over in good field position at their own 36, maybe 37-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up about 3, but they needed a lot more than that.
A minute to go still for Nantucket, so you never know. Either way, Whalers will get the ball here to start the second half with a 14-6 lead.
Yeah, Monomoy is expecting a pass. They got 4 guys deep right now. Clock is off. 1 minute straight up here for the Whalers to work with.
4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Motion goes in front. Fake handoff up the middle. So a surprising call there. And not much doing as...
Let's see if they use their timeout.
A gain of just 4, bringing up second down. Clock continues to run 40 seconds. Again, not a lot of urgency for Nantucket, so they might just be content here with a 14-6 lead at halftime.
Yeah, they were not in a hurry to get anything done. If they don't hurry, they won't get the play off.
15 seconds left. So this will do it, barring something crazy. It'll be Hanlon, a little reverse, and Aguilar's looking to throw it, and will finally go out of bounds, but that'll do it. Oh, no, 1 second left on the clock. Oh, no, they ran the zeros. Okay.
The receiver here stopped. If he kept going down the field, Aguilar could have fired it all the way down.
Carlos is talking to him right there. But we have reached halftime here, and I am happy to say that the Whalers hold a 14-6 lead at the half. Couple of touchdown passes by Brock Beamish, one to Carlos Aguilar, and the other a bit of a Hail Mary jump ball scenario that Aaron Hanlon grabbed and snagged at the back of the end zone. So the Whalers jog into the locker room with a 14-6 lead. We'll be back here in a few moments here on the NSC. We do want to, of course, come back and watch our cheerleading squad, so stay tuned for that. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Okay.
I'll read once they get going.
We are back live here at Vito Capizzo Stadium as the cheerleading squad's going to entertain us with a little performance. Of course, we do have some seniors that we're going to recognize here.
This dance number I heard is choreographed by Olivia Sky Gillies, one of the captains on the cheerleading squad. As they get ready to go, Olivia Gillies, Katie Roach, Annie Odd, Hildy Medeiros, Vanessa Moreno, Thea Hannes-Fager, Leah Cox,
and Kyra Scott, Kaylee Fowler, Bianca Japp, Blanca Pineda, he gave me the hard ones, Katie Klatt, and I'm going to apologize to this family right off the bat here. Shekzoda Amanova.
I set you
cheerleading
up.
Squad.
I set you up. See? I took the first 7.
Thanks very much. What a team player Coach is here.
You gotta laugh at yourself.
Absolutely. I don't need any help laughing at myself, Dick.
We apologize for the pronunciations.
Yes.
I didn't do a great job, but we congratulate the girls and wish them success and a good halftime routine. We'll get these names better for next Saturday.
We will indeed. We will indeed.
They're facing us, so that's nice.
Hey, welcome to our halftime report. You have the voices of Whaler football, Mark Manchester and Scott Capizzo, and we are here with some really good news today. This halftime report is brought to you by
Again, those pom-poms with the pink, recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
The pep band ought to get a little sound going for this. That would be very nice. Let's ask the pep band, play a little music when the girls are out there next Saturday. That'll help us with our pronunciations. Okay, next week, you can do the first 7.
Okay, I'll do the first 7. Sure.
I'll do the last 7. But I'll ask for a new list.
Exactly. Let's get a new list. We need all the help we can get.
All right. Ladies are getting into their second cheer out there.
All right.
Cheerleaders led by the longtime coach, Missy Perry, who's been around I don't know how many years, but I'm going to say it's up into the 40s maybe.
I'm sure she'll appreciate that number you just came up
I
with.
had her as a student, so I'm just trying to put it together.
Roger that. Well, you're the numbers guy. Not the names guy, but you're the numbers guy, baby. Well, we will take a break here as the cheerleaders continue to entertain the crowd here. We'll come back and chat about some football and get you all set up for the second half. Whalers are up 14-6 here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV.
Support for the Nantucket Sports Connection comes from Merrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services to Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at merrickoconnell.com. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Welcome to July 4th, 2023. It is busy and hot here on Nantucket, and we're going to go see what people are up to. Everybody seems to be having a lot of fun around here, so let's go.
What is your favorite thing about July 4th on Nantucket?
Just the amount of people everywhere. Everyone's really excited. Everyone's dressed up. It was super fun.
I would say my favorite thing is the people and the spirit that everyone's just excited to be here and to celebrate, and most importantly to be together.
I'm from London, so this is my second 4th of July ever. Both times I've been on Nantucket, so I'm very grateful to be here. That's amazing. Lovely community. Everyone is so nice, and Yeah, it's really grateful.
And what is the best thing about 4th of July on Nantucket?
Nothing. It's pretty insane here, so I try to avoid.
You feel like it's actually July 4th. The celebration feels like very visceral.
Making more money while working.
It used to be when I was a kid, the fireworks. But for now, oh, wow. Going to the beach if I can.
Oh, I just love it. It's such an old-fashioned part of America here. I just love anything that happens on Main Street. We come down for, and usually for the water fight, I bring a bucket in previous years. But this year I understand that it's a little more low-key, so I enjoyed it just the way it was.
And what's your favorite 4th of July tradition on Nantucket?
The water fight.
The water fight, of course, and watching the line of Juice Bar the whole day. It's pretty great. We got all these people waiting for their 4th of July ice cream.
And we have a trivia question, if you're willing to answer. What year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1776.
1776.
1776?
1776.
You're correct. Great job. Good job! Yes! How many original colonies were there?
13.
13?
Correct. Good job.
There were 13 colonies that became states.
Correct. See? Bobby Max is a history major in college.
Yes, I am. That serves me well. Here I am.
Here you are. Well, that was another fun 4th of July in Nantucket. I'm going to go jump in the ocean now because it's really hot out here. Bye! Thanks for watching!
Shine through the morning. Take both feet now and jump right in. Go, take hold of the moment. Keep it up till the night rolls in. Till the night rolls in. Got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it. If I give my heart to it. Run and race for the mountain. Top, you could touch the sun. See the silver lining in every cloud that flies above. You got me believing that I could seize the day. You got me hooked on the feeling that I could do anything if I give my heart to it. Rise up, fight it, hold on, climb it. Oh, I can do anything if I give my heart to it. If I give my heart to it. If I give my heart to it.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. We are at halftime here for a couple more minutes. The Whalers hold a 14-6 lead behind Brock Beamish, who had a phenomenal first half, throwing for over 100 yards, a couple of touchdowns as well. And the Whalers capitalized on a couple of turnovers by the Sharks. Hanlon with an interception, and Coelho also picked one off. Hanlon has himself a nice game offensively as well. He's got a 21-yard touchdown reception, also had a 28-yard reception on a 3rd and about 17. So lots of excitement, a little back and forth, and the Whalers will get the ball here in the second half with a 14-6 lead.
That's good. You're up by points, and you're going to get the ball right back. I think they're going to make a few adjustments at halftime, and I really like this defense. I think they're going to come alive and control the game.
Yeah, they have, again, it's been a pretty even line of scrimmage battle, which we talked about early in the pregame show. But I agree. I think overall the Whalers' defensive line will end up outplaying the offensive line of the Sharks and get in there and get – they haven't gotten to the quarterback yet, but it's right there. They have forced a couple of bad throws and picked them off. We've still got a lot of football to play here, but great to say the Whalers have the lead at the half.
We'll see how big number 77 there for Monomoy. He picked up that penalty in. The coach took him right out of the game. Let's see if he reacts to that. Let's see if the coach puts him back in there in the fire.
Yeah, that is one of their key linemen.
They got two big guys, 78 and 77. And 77 picked up the penalty, and they took him out.
Again, I'm not sure if this number is correctly, but they got him listed as 6'3", 400. So I don't know if that's correct. But that's what my paper says here. So I don't know if that's possible physically. I'd give him 300.
That sounds like
that's a typo.
That sounds like an outhouse. Not a football player.
A building. That's a building.
I think the Boost Club wants to order a small shed. Those are the dimensions.
True. Well,
Nantucket's ready to go. They were all in place, waiting for Monomoy to come out, kickoff. They're going to go from the light to the darkness. They took the light for the kickoff, but if they score, they're going to score in darkness.
So great stuff. We saw the cheerleading squad. You can hear the pep band as well, playing some.
Cheerleaders did a great halftime show, Chris.
They did better than we did pronouncing their names, that's for sure.
We apologize. I'm a math guy, so I was always slow on the pronunciation.
It's a good thing you've been on broadcasting for about 40 years. So gets behind Bramwell. He'll have to pick it up and try and make something of it, but they ruled his knee was down. So slight mistake here right off the bat as the Whalers will start deep in their own territory at about the 12-yard line. As the Monomoy sideline trying to get fired up here. Again, down just 8, so it's still anybody's ball game.
Yeah, he didn't scoop that up cleanly. And as you said, he had his knee down as he was trying to get it up. And that cost him. Monomoy gets a good kick out of it, and Nantucket gets bad field position. Looks like they're spotting it at about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, this will be their worst starting position of the game here, so Whalers got to be careful here. They've had one turnover, a Coelho fumble, and here's a design run to get some yardage. Nice run by Haig, so he took the direct snap. They've had some good success with that.
Nice new wrinkle, and it's very effective here, keeping Monomoy off track on what's going on.
That little
picks up about 6 maybe, second and 4.
So good first down yardage. We'll make it a much easier second down here. As Coach noted, second down and 4, maybe 5. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field, but close to the line, and it'll be back to pass as Beamish looking to the sideline. Got a man. That's a tough pass, though. Far side of the field, incomplete. So that brings up third down here.
You got to be perfect on those throws to complete them, going all the way across the field. They did go into the middle of the field once. I wish they would use that a little bit more. I think that is open. They got Monomoy thinking sidelines, both sides of the field.
Especially when you got that spread offense with 4 wideouts, as the Whalers like to have. So just underway here, 11-10 left in the third quarter. Again, 4 wideouts for Nantucket, spread offense, third and about 5. Beamish back to pass, looking quickly. got a man, incomplete. Good defense by the Sharks, and they will force a punt.
Yeah, he dropped it, but he wasn't going to pick up the first down anyways, as they were right on top of him. Again, your momentum is taking you away from north-south. You going east-west. You don't get first downs running east-west. You get first downs running north-south.
So I got the official number on number 11. It's Quinn Connors. We have him as 15 on our little roster that we got, but Quinn Connors was number 11, who came up with a couple of nice plays for the Sharks on offense in the first half. And again, it will be Beamish back, but this should be good field position for Monomoy. End-over-end kick, short, fielded at the 40, and on the run inside the 30-yard line of the Whalers. So phenomenal field position to start things for the Sharks as they look to get back in this thing.
Yeah, if you feel that on the fly like he did there, you got momentum going forward.
Another
and
Whalers player down. Number 14 for Nantucket.
Rashawn
Ray,
sophomore.
Made a couple of plays and actually had a touchdown fall off of his fingers at the back of the end zone here in the first quarter. But let's hope he is okay. Let's take a moment here on the NSC. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here. So again, as Coach noted, next week, big week here on Nantucket. Of course, it is homecoming week and the Vineyard week. Big Island Cup game. Is it 42 or 43 for the Island Cup?
I believe it's 43, but 43. I'll have to go back into my archives.
I went to the numbers guy. You noticed that? I went to the numbers guy. So we'll call it 43. Again, the series is real close. I think the Whalers hold a couple of game advantage, but they will need to win to bring it back home, as unfortunately last year's game was a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, you want the Island Cup. You want the Island Cup staying on the island when Vineyard brings it over. They stole it from the Whalers last year, and Nantucket needs to get it back this year. Right now, they need to stop Monomoy here, who's starting with excellent field position here.
So 1st and 10 inside the 30, call it the 28-yard line. It'll be a handoff up the middle and room to run.
Big hole there, probably picked up a first down.
So good start to the second half for the Sharks here as they look to turn the momentum their own way, down just 14-6. First down run.
Yeah, Nantucket come out a little bit flat here in the second half. It surprised me. I thought they had the motivation and the momentum going their way, but Monomoy took it right away from them, starting with the kickoff that Nantucket mishandled.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Yarlitz hands it off again, up the middle, and some room to run. Whalers do a little bit better job down to about the 15-yard line. So give them about 3 yards on that carry, so a little better on the interior. Clock running now down to about 10 minutes here in the third quarter as we get down to the dark side of the moon over there.
Sooner or later, some of the players are going to go out of our camera sight as they get into the shadows.
That's right. So 2nd and about 7 for Monomoy. 3 wideouts to the short side of the field nearest to us. Fake handoff, and now Yarlitz has got some room to run if he wants to, and he will. Nice tackle from behind.
Yeah, Nantucket defense closed in a hurry there because I thought he was going to scamper a lot farther than he did.
They do give him first down yardage, however. Needed 7, got 8. So it'll be 1st and goal for Monomoy at the 9-yard line. They are knocking on the door trying to tie this thing up. Whalers hold a 14-6 lead. Again,
spread
4 wideouts.
Spread all over the field. Yeah, they're going to run the ball, though.
And it's a run up the middle. Oh, broken tackle. And still on his feet, dives forward, close to the end zone. No signal yet, so it'll be 2nd and goal. weaving and bobbing through the Whalers defense, and a missed tackle on the blitz.
Yeah, they had him at the line of scrimmage. You make that tackle. What Monomoy doing here is making it a 7-on-7. They're spreading out guys left and right far and just running inside. So you're playing 7 against 7. And if you have your good coverage guys out there, there's sometimes the good tacklers too.
That's right. Yeah, Haig is definitely one of those. Aguilar also one of those. So second and goal from the 1-yard line. Handoff. Nothing doing there. That'll lose yardage, bringing up a huge third down.
Yeah, this time they go against themselves here. They only have 2 wide splits out. They bring the 2 backs inside, so you know they're running it this time. And Nantucket does a good job and holds them out for the moment.
Again, I would take our defensive line over their offensive line man-on-man all day. And the Whalers proved that they were up to the task there. Again, a loss of about 2, so still third. And call it 3.
Look for the bootleg here. This is where they did it last time.
I formation. Monomoy. Handoff. Trying to get in there and dives forward. No signal.
Spotting it on about the 1.
The Whalers hold on third down. Let's see if they can keep them out of the end zone one more time here.
4th down.
Huge stop there.
Looks like it's on about the 2-yard line.
That's what Chip said there. We'll call it the 2-yard line. Again, we are.
So he picked up only 1 on that carry because it was goal at 3. So now it's down to 2. But Nantucket's got to do it one more time. Big play so far early in this game, Chris.
Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 4th and goal from the 2 for the Sharks. 2 running backs behind Yarlitz. He'll take the snap from behind center. Fake pitch, bootleg. He can pass it too. Got a man, touchdown. Nice RPO there, run pass option. And Yarlitz drew the defender in and had a receiver in the corner of the end zone there and found him nicely. So it's 14-12 with 6:34 to play in the third quarter. Yeah, and I'm assuming Monomoy will go for 2 here.
Yeah, Nantucket knew that was coming, and I think they would have tackled the quarterback if he kept running, but the man got open, and smart enough. Backup quarterback, as you said. He showed a lot of poise on that play.
Absolutely. He has improved. Coach Sliney said improved every week. Here's the 2-point attempt. Again, another run-pass option, and that's not going to work. Reverses field. Still on his feet, but nope. That'll be a denial on the 2-point conversion. So the Whalers come up with a big play to hold the lead here.
Big defensive play there.
14-12, still the score.
And I'm surprised with the selection of the call there by the Monomoy coaching staff.
Yeah.
This time he rolls him out to the opposite side of the field. He's having all the success going right. This time he tries left. Nothing doing. Big stop. Nantucket's 14-12 getting the ball back.
So 6:34 left here in the third quarter. Not a great start for Nantucket. They muffed the handling of the kick.
Yeah, that whole last series, the whole last series was lousy.
Short punt, and the Sharks took advantage and drove down 39 yards for pay dirt to draw back to within 2 here. 14-12. We got ourselves a ball game, Mr. Herman.
Excellent. Not too many times this year we've said this in the third quarter with a good ball game going on here. Nantucket offense now has got to come alive, though, and do something.
Starts here with a kickoff. Line drive, fielded this time, so across the 25 to the 30, 35 to the 40. Ooh, hammered. Hangs on to the ball. Looked like a high hit, but
he held on to the ball, about a 21-yard run back. That was a nice move right up the middle. One more block, and he might have popped it.
Bramwell with a good return to give the Whalers 1st and 10 at their own 40.
A lot better than the previous kickoff to start the half. Let's see if Nantucket offense can build on this now and get some going. What you want to do here is get a couple, 3 first downs, get a little drive going.
At least flip the field here. But a score would be obviously the ultimate goal. And perhaps use some clock along with it, as the Monomoy offense has been pretty successful against the Whalers' stout defense. again, coming in, pitching a shutout last weekend and almost the first quarter with no score, but Monomoy has scored a couple of touchdowns. This could be delay a game again. That's coaching.
That's asinine.
You gotta get
asinine. What is going on? I don't know.
That just should not happen. But
how do you
first and 15 coming out of the?
You come out of you get the ball on a kickoff, and you have delay of the game. The play should be called 5 minutes ago.
Coach Herman fired up. Never would happen in your days, right?
But you put your team at such a disadvantage.
Yeah, right
such
off the bat.
Disadvantage here. First and 15 now. So all of a sudden you're playing uphill.
Beamish hands it off to Cabrera, runs into his own man, and will be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. So now we're going the wrong way already.
So now all the momentum is switched over to Monomoy. Nantucket's got to find a way of doing it, or they're going to be in deep trouble here.
A loss of 2 on the play as Cabrera was unable to find the hole.
Football is a game of motivation. Right now,
Yeah.
it's swinging over to Monomoy. Nantucket had it going for them most of the first half, but have come out flat here the second half.
So second down and about 19 for Nantucket as they break the huddle and need to quickly get it going here again. Beamish surveys. Gets the snap, looking to pass under some duress. He'll look to break a tackle, does so across the 40. Out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, so gets all that penalty yardage back, but the Whalers will face a third and about 9, or 8 maybe.
Yeah, nice.
Depending on where they start. 3rd and 7, actually.
Nice chunk pickup there. Nice run by Beamish. And
nifty footwork to avoid a couple of defenders, and Beamish picks up about 11 yards, bringing up 3rd and we'll call it 8. Clock stops on the out of bounds with 5:25 to go. Haig in the game.
not the delay of games clock, though. Got to hurry up, guys.
Beamish calls the play here, and this is definitely pushing the envelope. They're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah. So again, Beamish is going to the sideline for the play, and it's taken a long time to get the play to Beamish, and Beamish getting back on the field. So that situation is hurting the Whalers right now. Nantucket does call a good timeout there to avoid the 5 yards, but they still have to make 8 yards here because you don't want to go for it here and give Monomoy the ball back on their side of the field.
Exactly. So a crucial third down once again for Nantucket, as Monomoy has definitely swung the momentum into their favor despite being down 2 here still, 14-12. We're 5:25 to play here in the third quarter. And again, Nantucket
coming out the timeout here. Let's see what they should have the play. Everybody should know what's going on here.
Right to the line of scrimmage, so no play clock to worry about here. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Nantucket. 4 wideouts. Back to pass is Beamish. He's got time. Now running out of time. And will fall forward, but not enough for a first down. Just a couple-yard gain. As you can hear and see that the Monomoy Sharks are fired up.
All right, you got to punt it here. You got to punt it and get back on defense and get this momentum away from Monomoy because, as you said, they are fired up. The bench is fired up. The team is fired up at the moment.
So there'll probably be a quick kick here from Beamish as he takes a couple steps back. Nearly blocked, and it'll be fielded at the 25-yard line. There's Haig. Good coverage as just a couple yards on the return for the Sharks. So the Whalers flip the field here a little bit. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line for the Sharks. But the Whalers going to have to come up with a big play on defense here to get the momentum back on their side.
You need some magic on defense. A turnover would be nice, but you'd really like a 3 and out too.
Sure. So clock stops with 4:25 to play here in the third quarter. Sharks looking to take the lead now here as they scored on their last possession. Again, albeit aided by excellent field position, as they started inside the 40-yard line of Nantucket. This time they start at their own 27-yard line. Again, 3 wide receivers to the short side of the field here. Back to pass is Yarlitz. He's got an outlet man, but goes for the deep play, and Haig almost picked it off. Great.
Haig was right up there. He had his hands on the ball.
Great play on the ball.
If he had a little more inside move on that, he could have got in front of it. But again, he got burnt doing that earlier in the game, so he's probably playing off his receiver.
Yeah, that was Rain Stevens, the intended receiver for Monomoy. He's come up with a couple of big plays, but a great job by Haig to break it up. 2nd down and 10.
Monomoy had success last series running on first down, so I was surprised they went back to the pass there. Let's see if they try to run here, or are they going to stay with the pass?
Single running back in the backfield. It'll be another pass. Yarlitz with Nolasco, and now he's going to take off and get gobbled up. Great play by number 22 to come bring Phil the hole. That's Owen Sullivan playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Owen come up nice on that. He read it that the quarterback ran out of looking for receivers. Yep. And as soon as he realized that, he came up and they're going to say he got maybe a yard, but no, they're going to say he lost a yard, I guess. 3rd and 11, we're going to call
officially a sack for Sullivan there. That is the first sack of the evening for Nantucket.
Correct.
So an obvious passing down here, 3rd and 9. We'll see if we can get some pressure on Yarlitz once again. Throw to the sideline and well wide of the mark. So the Whalers come up with a big defensive stand here, and Monomoy's going to have to punt this one on 4th and 11.
That's what you want on that first series here. 3 and out, and they have it here. Monomoy's not going to take any chance here. They got to punt. But remember, they are not that best at centering the long snap. They've had a few problems. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, near block on their first punt. And again, you've got Bramwell back there, and
I'd like to get some pressure on him because he was real slow getting
Hanlon and Rashawn Ray. So good to see him back in the game. No,
he was real slow getting off the first punt. Let's see if they get a little speed on him.
High snap. Still able to get it off, but a very short kick. Bounces. Oh, fielded nicely by Ray, and he breaks the tackle at the 50. 45. Still on his feet. Nifty moves by Rashawn Ray.
Woo!
And probably saved about 20 yards because that ball, if it got by him, was definitely bouncing and still would be bouncing.
That was a serious catch because A, it doesn't get by him, as you said. B, he doesn't bobble it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, that type of situation hits your hands and then goes fluttering in front of you.
Great job by number 14, Rashawn Ray. The return of just 11 yards, but again, saved a bunch of yards as the Whalers start on the Sharks side of the field here at the 44. 1st and 10. Beamish.
Defense stepped up. Now it's the offense's turn to step up.
Little confusion on the alignment. It'll be number 22 with the run. Oh, yes, sir. Taking on the Monomoy defender. That is Owen Sullivan with some power running.
Lowered his shoulder into 52. 52 is a tough kid.
He is not a small dude. But I would say number 22, Owen Sullivan, won that battle. Picks up 4, maybe 5 on first down. Good gain to the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see a couple more of those. And
2:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Absolutely.
Let's get a first down. Let's get a couple of first downs. Back-to-back first downs here. A couple of nice runs. Let's go, guys.
Beamish hands it off to Sullivan again, and he pounds ahead and gets about 3 solid yards. So bringing up a 3rd down. Again, clock continues to run, shortening the game here a little bit.
A run of 3 gets you a first down.
A run of 3 gets you a first down. Again, the math guy.
Just keep it going. If you can gain 3
4, 3,
yards.
and 3 is 10, right?
Yeah.
Still? Okay. Just making sure.
Carry the 3 over to the 7.
Did you carry the 1? I got that many fingers anyway, so it's good. 3rd 3 for the Whalers. Again, probably 4 down territory either way. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Beamish awaits the snap. He'll hand it off. This will be first down yardage and more. Oh, but a good tackle there, but that was Sullivan for the first down. Number 36.
He went 4-3-4, so that adds up to 11. That's great. So first down here on the 32. Nantucket holding on to a 14-12 lead. 1:40 to go here in the third quarter.
Whalers break the huddle, sort of. It'll be Beamish with Sullivan once again in the backfield. 4 wideouts. And it'll be Sullivan once again getting the call. He falls ahead forward to about the 30.
That was sort of a decoy when those wide receivers come out. You can't do that too often. Monomoy's going to pick up on that. The wide receivers leave the huddle too soon. They're not throwing the ball.
Yep. Got to sell it a little better than that, guys. They don't give him the 30-yard line, so the 31-yard line. So just 2 yards on that carry for Sullivan as he's carried the ball 4 plays in a row. Tick-tock, down to 1:10 here in the third quarter. Whalers hold a 2-point lead, 14-12.
Let's see if they go one more time with him or they go back to the air.
Looks like Hanlon's going to get it on the end around. Little jet sweep, and he's got the corner. Nice cut. Again, nice fill by the defense as Hanlon's tripped up after a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Well,
so 3rd and about 5, we'll call it.
So 2 and 4 is 6, so they need another
4.
Need about another
a long
4.
4. Should be the final play of the third quarter. The Sharks possess the lone score here in the quarter as they took a short field from 39 yards and drove it down and scored. Missed the 2-point conversion to tie, so we stand at a 14-12 game here. 3rd down and 4 for the Whalers. Back to pass is Beamish. He's tucking it in and now throws. Too deep for his intended receiver. So 4th and 4, a decision for Coach Saradellis. I got a hunch I know where he's going.
Yeah, now you have to go back to the pass.
Yeah.
You run the ball, you pick up another 2 yards, and then you get your second first down.
So 11 seconds as the clock stops with the incomplete pass. I mean, the receiver, I couldn't catch the number back in the corner of the end zone there because it's, of course, dark.
Double coverage. 2 guys are on him.
But
you have to lay
in
in there
step,
perfect.
but it would have had to have been a perfect pass. So a tough and on the run. So a tough position to put Beamish in. Probably could have just ran it and given them.
He might have got a yard or 2 out of it. Yep.
But here we are, 4th down and 4 for Nantucket. It'll be Haig on the direct snap. Breaks a tackle. Has first down yardage and more. Still on his feet and steps out of bounds. A huge play once again.
That's all Haig.
Jake Haig.
They had him at the line of scrimmage. That's all Haig. He broke the tackle and then started tight roping. And they come back to the run and they get the first down.
Big play by number 27 on the offensive side of things.
That was an excellent run by Haig.
Phenomenal run, saves the drive. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Whalers inside the 20 at the 14-yard line. Beamish hands it off. Sullivan tries the right side, weaving his way inside the 15 to about the 12.
They get the Monomoy defense a little bit tired here. And I think that's the end of the quarter.
So end of the third quarter, the Whalers clinging to a 2-point lead, but they are knocking on the doorstep, looking to extend that lead out here as we head to the fourth quarter. Whalers up 14-12. You're watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Support for the Nantucket Sports Connection comes from Merrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services to Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at merrickoconnell.com. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as we begin the fourth quarter. Whalers clinging to a 2-point lead, but they are driving on the Sharks. Second down and about 4 from the 12-yard line. Jake Haig saved the drive with a 4th down run, and the Whalers are now in business. Here's Hanlon with another jet sweep, trying to break a tackle, does so into the end zone for a touchdown! Aaron Hanlon from 12 yards out.
That's what happens when the defense gets tired. They had a shot at him at the line of scrimmage, but Hanlon's speed blows right by him. The kid falls down. Touchdown, Whalers.
Aaron Hanlon with another touchdown. (20-12), the Whalers with an 8-point lead.
That's their high water mark.
You called it, Coach.
I said they're going to hit
If
20
they're
today.
hit the extra point here, they'll have your 21.
Yeah.
You got lottery numbers for me too, Coach? Good snap, kick up is good. 21-12.
Well,
Whalers with a 9-point lead, which is now 2 scores.
2-score game. That's very important.
I'm not a math major again,
but when the defense gets in the huddle with the coach, the coach can relay that to them. All of a sudden, they got this extra spirit. They know that one mistake's not going to cost them.
That's right.
And they play harder. Force mistakes. I think Nantucket can put another touchdown on the board here today.
I like it. And, again, you've got your work cut out for you here for your 3 stars of the game, because there have been quite a few players that have shown out here for Nantucket.
I'm seeing stars at the moment.
You are seeing stars, man. Don't look at the lights because you're blinded up there.
I got to turn my iPhone on just to see my program here. It's so dark here in the booth. It's dark in the field.
11:54 to go, so just 6 seconds into the fourth quarter. The Whalers capitalize on a nice long drive, and that is a live ball picked up finally. 15-20. Good return along the sidelines. Finally knocked out around the 30, across the 30.
Yeah, Nantucket a little slow getting down there. It looked like they're going to get him a lot farther back. Mishandles the snap, but still makes up for it and picks up some good yardage, giving Monomoy decent field position on about the 32, I think.
Yeah, 32, 32-yard line. You got it. Chip Clooney confirms what we had already talked about.
All right, here. Let's see now if Monomoy knows they have to score twice. They get into the panic mode here, and we could get a quick turnover here.
I like what you're thinking. Yarlett's back, single setback, 3 wide receivers to the short side of the field here. It's going to be a handoff, however, and he's got some room to run across to about the 40.
Yeah, he
so
picks
good
up
first down yardage.
Picks up about 8 or 9.
Yeah, they give him 9 across the 40 to the 41. So I think the Whalers were expecting pass there as well, and Monomoy changed it up with a little run off tackle for 9 yards, bringing up 2nd and 1.
Monomoy would like to do the same thing the Whalers did. String together 2 or 3 first downs to get some momentum back on their side and get the defense a little bit of rest on the sidelines.
Motion in front of Yarlitz. He hands off once again. First down yardage across the 45 to about the 47. Flag comes flying in.
This is the old 15-yarder. That's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Really pointed the direction of Nantucket.
Nantucket? Was it face mask?
We'll have to see.
I've seen the flag come out. I didn't see the play. It was in the middle of the field.
Face mask.
Face mask on the Whalers.
So that will help the Sharks with an extra 15. Not what Nantucket needed at all. It is all the way down to the 38-yard line of Nantucket now.
Yeah, you flip the field.
Added onto the play.
You flip the field in a hurry when you face mask after they already picked up the first down, yeah.
So the Sharks now all of a sudden on the move, looking to claw their way back in this thing. They are down 9, so they need 2 scores here. And we've got 10:45 and counting. Yarlett's going to keep it. Design run and nothing happening there. The Whalers were not fooled at all. 4 or 5 blue hats.
Waiting for him there, that's for sure.
Maybe a gain of 1. So 2nd down for the Sharks. Again, I am surprised they are not throwing the ball down 2 scores here. And not a lot of urgency on offense as far as getting the ball in and going here.
But they haven't picked up a delay of the game. I want them to pick up one.
That is true. So 2nd and 10, give them no gain on the run here.
This should
3
be a
wide
pass.
Receivers to the short side of the field in front of us. Looks like a quick hitter, but it's not there. And a holding penalty. Pass goes incomplete, but there's a hold back behind the line. That, again, if they call that from the spot, that is a huge penalty.
Well,
it was back at the 48.
Nantucket's going to take that one,
Yeah.
They're going to get that 15 yards back that they lost. Whether they give it, I think they'll give it from the line, but they're still going to push them back. 2nd and 25, get it back across midfield. Maybe if it was a 3rd down, they might have thought about not taking it.
Yeah.
It didn't. It's only a 10
they
yard.
only did 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. I thought it was from the spot of the foul, but 2nd and 20, we'll take it.
Now Nantucket knows it's going to be a pass, so they want to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Number 99, where you at, Jay Nolasco? Let's go, baby. Get after it. Nolasco got a hand in there and dragged down finally. That'll be a play from a tackle from behind the line of scrimmage again, so another loss of 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3 guys had a piece of him, and finally they got him down, but it was all in the backfield. He never got near the line of scrimmage.
Monomoy's got him right where they want him, 3rd and 22, however. We've seen this before.
We've seen this play before, yes.
Clock continuing to run, approaching 9 minutes to play here in the game.
Here's your buddy right in front of you, Chris, number 11. Let's go. We need a sack. We need a sack, guys.
Pass. Streaking up. Oh, great play by number 11. Aaron, is that 11? What's the number?
6, no, 6 or 8. 6, I think it was. I think that was Angel.
Cabrera back in coverage. Great play to break up what would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, he got his hands up there playing for the interception. And again, you're nervous when he goes for the interception. Was it 8?
8. So
8, all right.
Eli McIver.
Eli, good job, Eli.
So they've got a punt here. I mean, there's just too far to go, 4th and 20.
I would put tons of pressure on this kicker. The center's slow, the kicker's slow. Let's block one, guys.
2 return men.
Uh-oh, I think we were offside.
Oh, and a fumble. Whalers fortunate to jump on it. Oh, my goodness. That would have been a nightmare.
You can see why they do fair catches in
in
college.
the NFL, yeah.
You know, high school you don't teach fair catches. You just run out of time.
That's right.
Days in the week to teach fair catches.
That's right. So the Whalers fortunate there, but they will start deep in their own side of the field here. 1st and 10.
Now, is that a fumble or is that a muff?
I think that is a fumble because he caught it and got drilled.
I love that stat.
Right?
He didn't fumble it, he muffed it.
Muffed it. Yeah. So 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Whalers started, again, spreading the field out here. Low snap, but run up the middle, weaving his way through the defense across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. So good gain on first down.
Good gain on first down. That's all you want to do. And this is territory where you need to run the ball. And Nantucket showed that they could do it last week. No reason why they can't keep it up today in the fourth quarter. The Monomoy defense is tired. Just keep pushing at them. You want to keep the clock moving here. It's a 2-score game. Keep the clock moving.
Yeah,
8 minutes to go.
The clock is your friend. The clock is your friend. So again, another low snap and a handoff up the middle. And that should be very close to first down yardage.
Yep.
We'll have to see if they give it to him. And they will. First down. Nope.
3rd and short. Do it again.
And short.
Do it again, guys. Now they give it to us.
All right.
See, it's even tough for the officials to see down there in that light.
That's right.
Are you listening, National Grid?
Come on, all that money they got.
Come here, stick up another pole somewhere. Maybe you can attach one to the windmill there, right?
For sure. 1st and 10 for the Whalers at the 22-yard line. Another run up the middle. Avoids one tackler and pushes ahead across the 25 to about the 26.
That little extra push makes it a great run. It all looks the same on the stat sheet. Pickup of about 5, I think. Maybe we're going to call it 4. We'll take it, though. If you have a 4-yard average rushing the ball, you're doing your job. And you keep picking up first downs.
Clock approaching 7 minutes here as the Whalers are up 9 here, 21-12. 2 touchdowns by Aaron Hanlon, and Carlos Aguilar got the Whalers on the board way back in the first quarter. And the defense has played very good once again. Hanlon goes across in motion. It'll be a run and spun around, caught behind the line. So a good play by the Monomoy defense to force 3rd and long here.
Now, that was not a quick hitter. That was sort of a delay, and that gave the defense a time to adjust and see where the ball carrier was coming, and it hurt the Whalers. So now you got 3rd and long. Now you might have to put the ball in the air here. But again, Nantucket up by 9. That's the
magic number there. 2 scores, and we are approaching now 6:20 and counting, 21-12. 3rd and 8, short 8, long 7. Facing the Whalers offense. Again, 4 wide receiver set. Run up the middle. And plowing ahead, not quite first down yardage, but that will keep the clock rolling at least.
That's not a bad decision, keeping the clock rolling.
They got about 6 when they needed 8.
Oh, now you think you might want to go for it. You don't want to go for it. You want to punt it.
Yeah. So Monomoy maybe thinking they're going to go for it. They got one guy now sneaking back and now another. And it will be a sort of quick kick here for Beamish. Not a very good kick. And a fair caught finally.
Did he signal fair catch?
It looked like it.
Boy,
So-
after I said that, they listened. Not to me, but they...
Right, in general.
In general.
So 1st and 10, good field position at their own 45-yard line. Monomoy needs 2 scores in less than 6 minutes, 5:29 to go. They are down 21-19. It's going to be up to the Whalers defense to hold the...
I think the defense is up for this task, and I think they can start eliminating certain plays in the Monomoy playbook. Monomoy's going to start looking for chunks. They're not going to be satisfied picking up 4 or 5 yards of whack.
Yarlitz with 3 wide receivers closest to us. He's going to run it. And Whalers come up big.
Yeah, that was he had a convoy there, and he was looking to turn the corner, but
Brian Coelho.
It was just too many bodies coming at him.
No gain on the play, so 2nd and 10, and the clock continues to run now.
Yeah, that's what's nice about that.
Again, no urgency from Monomoy here as It's a little surprising. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. The Whalers used up 1.
The
but
coaches,
they
the
have
coaches
lead.
are yelling at them now to hurry.
Yarlitz, that was a false start, no call. Pass in the middle, intercepted! And off he goes! A great return! Huge
Sullivan.
play by Owen Sullivan. He does it all.
Somebody
injured player. Looks like a Monomoy player down here. So the third forced turnover by the Whalers defense could have pretty much clinched it for Nantucket, especially if they can come up with another score here.
Yeah, you don't need the other score. You just want to keep the clock running
Yep.
here now. So now you do your running plays, a couple first downs, then you put the ball into the end zone, then there's no time left. Game's over. So
He's got it all spelled out for us. We can just cut the feed right now. We got it all done. It's all done. Game
that's
over.
what I would be saying if I was so.
4:34 to go as the training staff tends to the Monomoy player down on the field. We hope everything is okay there. A couple of injured folks. But, again, the Whalers have their best offensive output here already this evening, and they can certainly add to it here in a short field. They will begin at the Monomoy 17-yard line after a great return on the interception.
Yeah, as that started off, I thought he could get into the end zone on his own, and nice run, gets it down. A great interception. Played the angle, and the quarterback picks it off. Monomoy kid up and walking off gingerly. That's a good sign.
So another big lineman for Monomoy coming off gingerly. So Whalers begin 1st and 10, deep inside Monomoy territory. Cabrera gets the call. He's trying to get the edge. Turns the corner, upended. But another good gain down to about the 10-yard line.
A lot of
Clock
people
continues to run. Did not go out of
Did
bounds.
not get out of
so
bounds.
Smartly run by Cabrera. Give him about 7 on that first down carry as the Whalers look to ice this thing.
Yeah, clock running. Time is fading on Monomoy. Nantucket looks like they're going to get their first 2-game winning streak of the season and go to 3-4.
And are still very much in the hunt for a league title, despite some lopsidedness at the beginning of the season. Things have turned around very nicely, and that should be either delay a game or a false start.
What else is new? If it's delay.
Despite the 8 penalties. And it also stops the clock.
Yeah. I think they said offside, so somebody
lined up in
the old so-called neutral zone, but more of the disadvantage is the stopping of the clock. Now they start the clock up
they
again.
Started again.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
A little different than what we'll see later on in the NFL on Thursday Night Football.
They're usually in a penalty. They don't start it up till after the snap.
So here's another handoff. Hanlon on that jet sweep gets it to about the 11-yard line, so most of that penalty yardage back, but it'll bring up a 3rd down. Tick-tock, tick-tock, clock continues to run. And coach is going to have to give us his 3 stars and come up with the big star of the play. It's going to be a tough call.
Yes.
You got your work cut out for you today, buddy. 2:40 and counting. Again, the Whalers not in a big hurry, but, no penalties. How's that? 3rd and about 6 for Nantucket. And there it is, delay a game.
Delay a game. What else is new?
2:33 to play. Clock stops, at least momentarily, with the penalty. And more importantly, moves the Whalers back another 5 yards. So now 3rd and 11.
Let's hope they start the clock again once they reset the ball.
They did.
Well, the officials must know the boat schedule, so they do not want to spend the night here.
21-12. Whalers closing in on victory number 3, their 2nd in a row. As we are now under 2 minutes, 3rd and 11. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Whalers! Woo! What a pass. Aaron Hanlon with a 3-touchdown game as he reels in a beauty from Beamish on a little corner route. Perfectly timed, perfectly thrown. 27-12.
Well, I'm down here erasing my stars.
I think you're going to need to adjust some things. Brock Beamish with his best day as a Whaler quarterback by far. Aaron Hanlon scored 3 touchdowns already. Snap and kick are good, and we have reached 28 points. Again,
Nantucket's high water mark. They've a touchdown more than I thought. I knew they were going to break 20, or I felt they were going to break 20.
Yep.
And 28's great. First thing I want to do before I give my stars in a few minutes is to apologize to about 20 guys whose names I'm not going to mention. I only give 3 stars, so you other 20, you did a great job. And it's a team. It's a team win. You're going to go to 3 and 4, and remember, you're putting yourself right in position to get that Island Cup back, to go to 4 and 4, and I still feel you can slide into the playoffs. I know the numbers aren't with them right now, but a lot's going to happen. Nantucket's 4 losses are against 4 good teams, and that is consideration in the point system.
Absolutely. So a lot of math still to be done on it. Good kickoff. Fielded at the 20, across the 30, 35, 40. And all the way out to the 45-yard line. Good return from Monomoy, but it's going to be too little too late as there is just 1:47 left. And the Whalers hold a 28-12 lead.
Yeah, 14 points is hard to make up in minute 47. Unless, of course, you have Tom Brady.
I don't think number 12 is back there. I don't think he's back there.
In his prime, even when he was an old man.
Hey.
Minute 47 was like a whole ball game for him.
That's right. So Nantucket, as noted, will go to 3 and 4, and they will set up a huge. It's already a huge matchup when the Vineyard comes popping over for the Island Cup, but there is a lot to play for now here. Fumble on the play. Nantucket's got it. The Whalers come up with the icing on the cake with a fumble recovery on the snap. And they can kneel it down here. Coach, you should give your 3 stars. Well, we still got some game time, baby.
Okay, after making many adjustments here. I need to get some light here.
Okay.
My number, I got to look at my rewriting here many times here. My number 3 star is going to go to Jake Haig.
Yes.
My number 2 star is going to go to Brock Beamish. And my number 1 star is going to go to Aaron Hanlon. And again, I apologize to the other 20, 25 starters who, if you look at my sheet here, you see I did have numbers next to other people, crossed them out, rewrote them.
We can mention them. I mean, I think Carlos Aguilar once again had a great game. Nolasco, maybe not quite as many
Owen
sacks.
Sullivan. Brian Corallo. Brian
Corallo with a pick. So run to Cabrera, and he weaves his way, barrels ahead for first down yardage. nice to have somebody like Cabrera with some fresh legs. He came up with a nice defensive play to force a 4th down and possibly save a touchdown earlier in the quarter. So plenty of players to mention.
And we forget we always forget the 5 guys in the middle of the line.
Yeah.
The 2 tackles, the 2 guards, the center. Those 5 guys have to do the job for the other guys to run the holes.
Again, the Whalers only had 1 sack. I don't think Monomoy had a sack all day, so kudos to the offensive line for protecting number 1 and setting himself up for his, again, best day as a Whaler quarterback by far. A 4-touchdown affair for Brock Beamish, 3 of them to Hanlon and the other to Carlos Aguilar. Phenomenal offense for Nantucket as the final 45 seconds here will tick off as the Whalers can just kneel on it here. No need for another play.
I've thought that was an option before, but it doesn't seem to be an option with this team, no.
Again, another handoff to number 6 is just fine with me, too. So the postseason still a possibility as Cabrera gets another call here, and that should do it. They stopped the clock momentarily because of the 1st down. But that will do it.
They turn it back on now. So both teams heading to the sidelines. The final 10 seconds ticking off.
To the Whalers as they have won 2 in a row here and now keep their playoff hopes alive. And more importantly, set up a huge game next week. Homecoming, Island Cup. Cannot wait. Pep rally on the 27th to get us all fired up. Hopefully the boys go right home after that and get a good rest.
Bonfire, pig roast. I think there's the Powder Puff game, too, I believe is Thursday night. Lots going on.
Great week for Whalers Nation as the Whalers celebrate here, congratulating their foes. We will see you on Monday for some volleyball.
Volleyball, right.
Barnstable comes knocking on the door, and again, they are a very storied volleyball program. So the Whalers are going to have their hands full. They won today against Sturgis East in straight sets, and they are now 10-5, so great program, of course, from Coach Vaselli. But we're celebrating a football victory. We'll send Whalers Nation off with a wonderful good night. Thanks very much for joining us. Thanks to Sean Davis and Kevin Serrano, our eyes on the field. Of course, Charles in charge with all of our technical aspects. And thanks to you, Coach. As always, great to hang out with you.
Thanks for having me. Enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Go Whalers.
Whalers win 28-12. Have a great night, Whalers Nation.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Howard!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.